Okay, I'm gonna do an actual important video right now. Sorry, I don't have much energy. I'm just not in a good mood. But so right now in my province, in Alberta, in Canada, one of my old high school teachers has been suspended for giving a student a zero. To me, that makes absolutely no sense. If you don't do the work, why should you get a mark? Nothing in life is given to you for free. If you go to university, if you don't hand in anything, you get a zero. You fail. So high school is supposed to prepare you for university. So why are you still holding these kids' hands? Like, and what difference is it gonna make? I was talking to my brother who still goes to that high school. He's just like, oh yeah, apparently the minimum mark they have to give you is a 30. So that's still not enough to pass. So what's the difference between a 0 and a 30? I don't understand. You only get a 0 if you put in absolutely no effort. Like, statistically speaking, on a multiple choice test, it's pretty hard to get 0 if you're just guessing. You have to be trying really hard to get a 0. So it's simply because you do not want to do the work. Like, that's the thing I don't understand. Why do we keep taking away authority from teachers? Like, let these people do what they were trained to do. They're supposed to instruct your teachers, to instruct your children and prepare them for the world. And the fact that there aren't more parents, like, getting outraged, if my kid's a dumbass, I want to know that they're a dumbass so I can get them some help. If they're lazy, I want to know so that I can get them some help. But really right now, all the school systems really need improvement. Like this bullying situation. You know what? I feel like it could be easily solved. You know what you need to do? You need to get the school counselors back in schools. You need to make it so that it's more accessible for the students. You need to promote services like Kids Help Phone. The teachers need to stop being so detached from the students and start recognizing when there's a problem. And there needs to be stricter punishments for the bullies. And there needs to be parental involvement. You need to figure out why people are doing the things they do. I know there's some things that are just happens. Like kids are evil. They're probably always going to pick on the fat kid or the weird looking kid or the smelly kid. But there's ways that we can work so that even if we can't eliminate it, the victim has ways to deal with it. Like, I mean, if the kid's a smelly kid, teacher, all you gotta do is go up to the parent and say, like, the kids are picking on your child because they feel your child is smelly. Yeah, so, and if the kid is smelly, just be honest. Just be like, they need to take an extra bath or two, or perfume or something. Or like just little hints. Like I don't know. There's subtle ways to tell people things. If the kid is overweight, well, I think there should be a food program in the schools so that these kids can eat properly. Because a lot of the times parents just give kids money and they buy food at like the fast food place or something, or they don't eat breakfast and they don't eat supper, and so they binge eat. So I think it would be better if they served at least breakfast and lunch at school. I mean, there's some kids out there that are actually starving. Like, we don't realize that hunger is an actual issue. And what else? It's another problem. I don't know. And parental involvement. Parents are too detached. Like, I don't know. I guess my mom's always like, and promoted my creative side, I guess. Not really promoted. It's too aggressive, her approach. But at least I know that she wants me to continue on with it. But regular schooling, she was completely detached. If I had a problem with homework, I pretty much self-taught myself. Like, even my dad, who's a professor, he's impossible to talk to when it comes to homework. So I think parents should get more involved. They should talk to their child, talk to them about coping with bullying, and tell them that it's not right to pick on kids. And we need to start letting teachers have more authority and encourage them to have more involvement in the students' learning and their lives instead of less.